Obviously, a big win for you guys over the weekend in Atlanta at Georgia Tech. After you, I guess, as players and staff have reviewed the film, what stands out to you about that performance on defense? What did you do well, and maybe what are some areas that you need to improve?
I mean, we came out with the W. We had 6 turnovers, and that's something you got to take away as a positive note. I mean, it's a lot of things we could have did better, picking up routes, communicating better, rallying to the ball. But that's why we got another week, and that's why we got another good week of practice to work on all that.
Eric, you talked about the turnovers. Last 2 games, going back to last year, you guys had 5 turnovers against Marshall. What has it been that's really kind of helped you guys out, the last couple of games to get those takeaways and help you guys win those games?
I mean, it started with the coaches, start with the defensive coaches. Shout out to Coach Shannon and the rest of the defensive staff on just communicating heavy in practice, script the ball, catch a pick, run to the sideline, fall on the ball. We've been working on that so much in practice and throughout camp that it just kind of became a thing that we do now. Like, it's just something that we're used to now.
Eric, going down to the defensive line, what does it mean to see a guy like Josh Seliscar in his first game get a couple of turnovers?
Oh my gosh, man, that guy's awesome. And to be honest, I wasn't even surprised by the performance he had during that game. Throughout camp, throughout the times since we got back, that guy's been a monster. He's been doing great things. He's been doing things like that throughout camp in a scrimmage. He fought on creating turnovers. He's been doing things throughout that. So when he did that in the game, I had no choice but to give him that freshman hype up, like that you made it. Welcome to college. You could do it, and let's just keep making great plays.
Eric, for what everything everyone has gone through, especially you personally over the last year, how did it feel just to be out there playing football and to get a big win, against Georgia Tech?
Oh man, I speak on the brotherhood we have here so much that I remember when we all had to get a break. We all had to go home, go back to our family. I remember we had Zoom calls. We were just communicating on how much we miss each other, how much we hope it be a season this year, and God answered our prayers. It was nothing but a blessing. Like, it's just the brotherhood we have, the great chemistry we have with each other. That it's so much love when the defense on the field. Like, it's not a lot of fans this year. So when the defense on the field, you see the offense hyping the defense up. When the offense on the field, you see us on defense hyping those guys up. It's just the brotherhood we have that's so awesome.
Eric, you guys get the big win at Georgia Tech. How do you guys avoid a letdown against a team like East Carolina?
Basically, just staying consistent. ECU is a great team. We treat them like any other team we want to play. Just don't take this team lightly. Treat them like anybody. Treat this game just like a playoff. Just treat anybody the same way. So we're gonna do the same thing.
Eric, just your linebacker group as a whole with you and Tatum and Jeremiah, just your group's performance overall. I mean, you talked about some of the things you want to clean up, but what do you think about just your 3 guys?
Oh my gosh, with me, Eric Gilliard, Tatum Bethune, and Jeremiah, and can't forget about the freshman Quay. I mean, it's just that right there is just a small pack. So that builds our love for each other so much. And seeing those guys, when me and Eric Gilliard was on the sideline, just seeing Jeremiah and Tatum out there, I had no choice again but to hype those guys up. It's just a blessing just seeing those guys out there also.
I know there were limited fans at Georgia Tech, but when you go to ECU, there's going to be no fans at all in the stands. So what do you have to do as a defense? I know it'll be kind of a weird environment. What will we have to do to stay juiced, I guess?
Oh man, that's no problem right there, Brandon. That's no problem right there. I'm always going to bring that juice to the defense. I'm always going to bring that energy, and I'm going to bring the same thing for the offense. So with there being no fans, we're still going to treat this game like it was 1,000 fans in the stands. I mean, we're going to stay. I mean, like I said, it's a blessing to have football. So we're going to go out there juiced up regardless. Like Coach Hype would say, if you ain't juiceless, you're useless.
Eric, is it a challenge, you guys starting your first 2 games on the road and away from home? Is that something that you guys have talked anything about?
That's not we really focused on. I mean, away games. I mean, it'll be great. Had a first or second game back here at home with Night Nation, but I mean, it's gonna get there, but away games, no, we treat that as a challenge. That's just a challenge for us that we gotta accept. Facing adversity, that's all.
Eric, what was kind of Coach Shannon's message to you guys after the game, after he watched the film? Forcing 6 turnovers was huge. What were kind of the main points that he relayed to you guys?
Oh man, that guy was excited once he told us it was 6 turnovers. To be honest, I didn't even know we had 6 turnovers. I know we had a lot. I didn't know we had up to 6. So once he told us it was 6, that just got the defense even more hyped to go do it another game. And he was also excited we had 6 turnovers for us.
Eric, you guys go up against Dylan all the time in practice. He was able to use his legs a lot against Georgia Tech. What have you seen from his running game as a quarterback?
Oh, when Dylan pulls it, that's the thing with Dylan. You never know when he's going to pull it. So when he do pull it, you got to expect something great. I mean, he's been working on that's something he's been working on throughout camp, throughout practice. So when I saw that against Georgia Tech, I knew once he pulled that, he had a lane. He had a lane to go.
All right, thanks, Eric. Thanks, everybody. We'll be right back with Coach Martinez.
Thank you.